Harry Horsfall.
Awesome. What an intro. Thank you so much, Michael. It was amazing actually meeting Michael at the House of Lords that we somehow got invited to last week. And, you know, it's an honour to be on this stage and to see so many people. To go after an MP, Mo Gawdat, and before Stephen Bartlett, just shows how far we've come. I think just to give some context about why should I be able to talk about crypto and marketing. You know, first got into crypto in 2011, around my first Bitcoin event in 2013. I went full-time crypto in 2018. And, you know, I am so excited about what we can build when we stop using these buzzwords, wallets, L1s, L2s, ZK. You know, I spent my time cutting my teeth, scaling my music festival to over 5,000 people with very little marketing spend. I'm working with Paddy Power and Betfair and various other high growth startups. If you bought a mouse phone case because we threw it out of a helicopter, that was probably us. We also launched a DeFi project that really gave me my first sort of understanding into building community. We had zero marketing budget. We went 100x. I think it was worth about 280 million market cap at one point. Unfortunately, it went to zero. Turns out we're not very good at actually building the tech, but out of that, I really learned. And I think the real secret, and one of the things that we're all struggling with, is marketing can be great if you're driving people through your funnel, getting them excited, getting them sharing. But for this really to work, we really need three things to come together. We need a great product, we need great marketing, and we also need great timing. And that is the sort of secret success that we need. And lots of people, when I'm talking to projects, they're saying, should we hire a marketing team in-house or should we use an agency? And it's like an age-old debate, because when you have in-house people, they can really build your project and your community. What I remind a lot of people is that the honest answer is both. You need, you know, founders that, you know, we see Stanny, we see Robbie Young of Animoca Brands. He's relentlessly on tour, he's relentlessly talking to his community, and he's relentlessly driving his brand. So when we're building this sort of, I guess, trust, and we look at CZ, I know Binance is a bit up and there. CZ's brand is almost bigger than Binance, and the way he's built that, and the way he's built that trust. When we look at sort of decentralization and marketing, before we would have a CMO who would have ultimate control, and we'd all report up into CMO. When we're building in a decentralized way, we need to go from the bottom up. That means as marketers, we need to build material, words, terminologies that allow your community. So for example, with Totem, we made everyone in the community known as a Totem warrior. We built that community, we built a lot of assets. You know, what we're seeing working so well is the questing. Mainly because we've not been allowed to use, you know, I remember in 2018, Aluno and CEOs like, spend as much as you can on Google as quickly as you can, they're turning us off. So for the last few years, as marketers, we've had to learn to use really sort of organic growth methods. And I think the important thing is when we're talking about marketing, we're talking about communication. No one cares about your project. You know, I say that to the teams we work with. It's like, as a Web3 community, we are so passionate. Look at the 45 projects downstairs there for the 2 days. By the way, ZK t-shirts just arrived. Thanks UPS, rugging us, but they're down there to grab one afterwards. But people are giving up their weekends, their evenings. They believe what they're making is amazing, and it is amazing. But if we're going to move out of a niche Discord group or niche Telegram group, we need to make things clear to people. And I think that's really going to be the next stage. You know, when we talk about marketing, everybody says the same thing, like follow, tag, retweet. And so we have to really, to cut through the noise, make sure we beat the wallflower effect. When you're in a busy train station and you're trying to get your train to Paris, wherever it is, all the other noise in the train station is just noise, and you block it out. And when we're on this busy digital world, I'm sure everyone's Telegram is like mine. Ping, 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 Twitter, Discord, email. I feel like we've all got a bit of ADHD going around, just trying to keep up with that. And if your message is not cutting through, in that busy noise is just noise. That's why I remind people. So I love content. I've always loved creating content. We're putting on this event to make all this amazing content. It's not just the people here, but we share it all around the world. But really, we need content and distribution to work together. So, a lot of the times we remind our projects, if you're getting a PR piece, how are you getting an influencer? How are you getting your community to really, really share it? And I think there's going to be no agency or in-house team that will solve that. I was talking to our head of people, and we were like, I'd like someone with 10 years DeFi experience, 5 years agency experience to come and join the team. They don't exist. So as early people in the space and early people that have been working on it, we're all sort of testing all these different formulas together. And I think what I really want people to remember is consistency is how we're going to win. In the last bull market, we saw projects launching, we saw them raising $20 million in a day. It was DeFi summer, everything worked. One coin, we call it the fake partnerships. You're using AWS to store your thing, and then you're like partnered with AWS. As a sort of industry, we're no longer buying into that. Well, what is this partnership? And we need actually those lasting partnerships. And so why do we do this at Flight 3, and why do we exist? I guess we believe that brand is going to be so important. As we move into the next phase and we look at, I know Revolut don't quite have a license, but if we look at how well they've marketed and how well they've integrated, I guess, what is a Web3 solution, it started as they were just taking positions, but I believe Revolut now have crypto. When we see how easily and efficiently they've led people onto that journey, that's the really exciting thing. And I think as marketers, we're really, really lucky because the infrastructure is being built, all of these tools, that means we can use no-code solutions and start to get to working out what are we going to do, what are we going to measure, and how can we get people excited. So yeah, at Flight 3, we've gone through, we believe that the next billion people are coming. We've obviously joined with a big agency group, 6 agencies together, and that's allowing us to keep our sort of degen status, working with really crypto. But what we're really excited about is how does Web2 brands integrate into this? Building a community around an NFT is amazing. We're really early adopters, and I believe of all the NFTs, the few NFTs that get blue chip status and become almost like nostalgia, they'll survive, the others won't, and then we'll move into what really is marketing. NFTs were used for fundraising because we were so early, and we're like, wow, we can fundraise this. The exciting thing as marketers is imagine if our audience, Huel's a great example. They're mega Huel fans, people love it. If you start getting them into closed communities like we've had with NFTs, and we can talk back to them, we can give them feedback, we see which packages they buy, and we can reward them and give that value instead of giving it to Google to do a promotion. But and for that to happen, we need to change our language, because I studied economics and politics. I know what non-fungible token means just about, but it's a bit of a weird word. And I think as Tommy D, who was here, who's a very famous musician and doing some cool stuff with token tracks, as he starts to use NFTs and his music audience start to use them, the terminology will become a lot easier. And that's what we really believe, that there is a sort of a WhatsApp moment. I love thinking about Glastonbury Festival. Actually, the guy from Camp Kerala is here at the back, and big events. And it's people are signing up into groups of 5 people right now to make sure they get their ticket. If there was enough value at the end of what we're promoting, rather than a token that just went 95% down, as most DeFi summer tokens have, that's where we will really start to win. So yeah, thanks so much for listening. I'm really excited about how we can start to develop as marketers, and at Flight 3, we're really pushing to be on the forefront of this new form of marketing. And thanks all for coming. Thank you so much.